Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at future Mega Evolutions that are going to be coming to Pokemon Go eventually, but they're going to be released in the main series games very soon here. We did get one reveal recently, which is going to be Mega Dragonite. Now, I am going to throw up this image of the creator who did make pictures of the future Mega Evolutions through data leaked information. So based upon the description, he made the Mega Evolutions and did a very good job, in which we can do a little bit of an example here. I'll go ahead and throw up his Dragonite, and then I'll throw up the official one that was released, okay? So they are slowly leaking the Mega Evolutions. So going forward, I'm just gonna have to tell you, this is gonna be a spoiler, and it seems like they're gonna be revealing a new Mega Evolution on the 21st. I do believe that one is going to possibly be Victory Bell, okay? So with that said, let's go ahead and just take a look at some of these Mega Evolutions here to see what we have exciting for the future, all right? I want to start this off with Mega Zygarde. So this one is going to be extremely crazy, and it might actually be finally useful to bring into raids when it does get a Mega Evolution, which is just going to be absolutely bananas. Don't think they're going to throw it into raids. I think there's going to be tasks in which you're going to have to collect a particular item that'll allow it to Mega Evolve, and then you'll have to probably collect the energy to make it Mega Evolve through the routes, and then as well as get the cells. So it's probably going to be within your best interest right now to start collecting some cells if you've been slowing down. I'd get to it before summer or before winter happens, but if you live somewhere warm, it doesn't really matter. So we have that one there, and then we do have Mega Dragalge, which is also going to be another amazing Mega, I would assume. It's pretty cool. Looks like a great design. So again, this particular person who did design these did it based upon the leaks that were data mined. So the Dragonite, how accurate was that? Pretty accurate. So we could probably assume that all other Mega Evolutions that he did make images of are going to also be as accurate as well. Then we have Barbaracle, which looks pretty funny. Looks like it has a bunch of eyes and tentacle things coming out the back of it. It's going to be rock and fighting like usual. And then we do have Phalanx as well. Looks like it's kind of standing upright, like some sort of a Spartan warrior or something like that. So, okay. This one, I'm not saying anything against the artist who designed or, drew this based upon the description, but that one looks goofy, not the art. Just if that's what it's going to be, that's a silly one. Moving it on here, we do have Drampa, which I have to say I really do like the design and the eyes. Kind of silly, kind of goofy, but hey, still is getting a Mega. I have to say though, I feel like a lot of these Mega Evolutions that they are going for here are kind of a waste. You could have went with so many other great Pokemon. I don't know why they're going with like Phalanx and Barbaracle. It just seems crazy to me. But let's go ahead and move it on here. Mega Delphox, which looks pretty awesome. I like how it's, flying on a broom like a witch or something like that. It's got like a witch hat too. So that's another one I've been lucky trading for. Here and there. It's not like I go up to people like, hey, you got Delphox? I don't care, because you have to also remember that whenever these do come to Pokemon Go, you'll be able to get a good one through the raids when you do catch it, right? So there is that option as well, but it's always good to prepare, like getting candies or whatnot. Moving it on, we do have Chestnut, which looks pretty funny. It looks like he's got two shields and a bit of a cape going on there. So the design hasn't changed that much. It looks like it just picks up the shields, a couple of spikes on its head, and then the cape, changes pretty decently. Not bad design at all. And then we have Mega Chandelure. Now, Chestnut's going to be good. I don't want to just overlook that one, but moving it on to the Chandelure, this is going to be an absolute monster of a fire type and ghost type attacker. Extremely strong. I mean, with Poltergeist, could you imagine hitting something with that in a raid? The damage is going to be extreme. It also looks amazing. So that's going to be a really good one in a shiny too. So Chandelure, Mega, now that's not a wasted one. That's definitely a good one. Another wasted one though is going to be Electros. What the hell is this? I mean, I guess in the main series games, everything translates a lot different into Pokemon Go. I do believe, does this thing have an ability called Levitate? Because electricity has one weakness, and that's going to be ground. So with levitate, if it does have that, if I recall, then you won't be able to hit it. So a mega that can't be hit by its only weakness, I could see that being pretty good. But for Pokemon Go, not so much. All right, moving it on here, we do have Mega Malamar, which is also looking pretty awesome. It doesn't change too much. I like the color. I like how it's got like that rainbow look going on, like the blue, purple, pink, and orange and yellow. Looks pretty good. I have a Shundo, so I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. But Mega Malamar could be pretty interesting as well. I don't know how much of a, I don't think that's a waste because I like it. Be a little bit biased there. And then we do have Mega Eternal Floette. So this is not even in the game, okay? This is going to be pretty crazy. I'm not too familiar with this. It does look like, you know, the other one that we do currently have, but that's not it. It's a different one. So we'll just leave this, put this on the back burner for now. Look, he was pretty accurate drawing that Dragonite. It was pretty spot on. So all these are also going to probably be pretty spot on. Mega Pyro looks absolutely goofy. I'll be PG here. Looks extremely goofy. It has like double heads without the face. Okay, whatever you say. All right, Mega Greninja. That's also going to be a very good one. Now we have to keep in mind that there is going to be Ash Greninja. It's essentially a Mega. So that was found within the data as well. And I think how that one is probably going to work when they do, if they ever do release it. But it's in the data, Ash Greninja. So you can only imagine that they'll release it one day. You'll probably have to get a certain amount of hearts with it. Even say you've been walking your Greninja, you best buddied it up. You've earned 1,000 hearts or whatever the case may be, okay? And you got to earn like 500 hearts. You're like, hey, I've already got it. I don't think they're just going to allow you to get it. You're going to have to re-earn those hearts with it. And it'll have it underneath the Greninja for a new option. It'll be like how many hearts you've earned, you know, kind of like the progress bar. I think that's how it's going to work for Ash Greninja. But Mega Greninja, so it's going to have two different freaking forms. So this is another good one. It's going to be a very hard hitter. It's going to probably just topple the water charts, okay? Mega Frostlass is also going to be an amazing ice type attacker. I do have a 98, but it's not the craziest thing around. I don't think it's actually going to topple like the ices and stuff. It'll be pretty interesting. Can't say if it's a waste or not, but all right, design looks pretty cool. I like that. This one right here, folks, Mega Skarmory. This one right here, folks. I don't know if that's its shiny or it's just its actual color. So this thing looks crazy. It's got like a blade in the front. It looks like complete death. It's got a spike underneath its chest. Its little fin has gotten bigger. And it just looks like a speeding metal bullet of death. Looks badass. Now, unfortunately, this thing's combat power doesn't reach too high in the main or in Pokemon Go. I have two 100s. And I don't know. We'll have to see. But it'll still be a fun Pokemon to use up against like a grass type because, well, flying and steel, it's just absolutely destroying them. It's like one of these megas that we're getting like Mawile. Like I love my Mawile. I love my Mega Mawile. I really do. But it's like, what am I going to use this for? For particular boosts on Fairy and Steel and also for particular events to get that extra candy. So that's what you'll probably use this one for, unfortunately. Mega Feraligatr. This one is going to be, this one's going to be great. Now, it looks like it is going to be picking up a dragon typing. I haven't been paying attention to that. Okay, we're good. Everything's staying the same. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. We don't have all that information quite yet, maybe. Mega Feraligatr. Looks great. I love again, the like colors all around it. The green, the purple, the kind of blending in. The little bit of a green on its tail as well. And it kind of looks like Dredagon, right? So I don't know what's up with that, but look, I love it. Looks great. And then we do have Meganium picking up a fairy typing, looking really scared and goofy over here, hiding in its leaves. Now, Meganium is a defensive type of Pokemon, so I'm assuming this is why it looks like this. They're leaning into its defensive look. So that's what you have going on there with that. Yeah, that's all right. Pretty cool, I suppose. And then we do have the Dragonite. Okay, we already been over that. We already know what the real Dragonite looks like. but this is pretty stinking accurate here. Mega Starmie, I love this design. It seems like a lot of these new Megas that they're throwing in here have kind of like this water paint splatter color throughout their body, which I really do enjoy. I like that. I hope that actually stays going forward. It doesn't look like Dragonite has that. No, it doesn't. So, but the Feraligatr and a few others do have it. Starmie looking pretty interesting here. Water and Psychic type. I don't know, but I have 100, so I'm working on that just because it looks cool. I like the design. Now this one, Mega Victory Bell. This is the one they're going to be revealing soon. So on the 21st, we got a couple more days. We're going to know whether or not these leaks here are actually really accurate. He's already got the credit with the Dragonite, and I think we're good going forward. But anyways, Mega Victory Bell, I honestly don't like this design. It looks super goofy. Hopefully it looks a little different when they do reveal it, but it looks like a water canister with, I don't know, man. It just looks stupid. So plain and simple. And that sucks because I'm a Victory Bell guy. I like Victory Bell. Mega Clefable. Picking up a flying type. That's going to be interesting. Fairy and flying. Yeah, it doesn't reach a very high combat power, so it's not going to be toppling anything, but I guess you can use it for particular events to get that boost. So there you go. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at my Pokemon here. I'll go ahead and throw up this video. These are going to be all of the Pokemon that we just went over that do have that Mega Evolution. Excuse me. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at my Pokemon that we just went over that do have the Mega Evolutions. I'll go ahead and throw that video up here for you now. So I have plenty of Phalanx. I have it at 100 as well. I have a shiny Dynamax. Okay, I don't like Phalanx. I just don't like this Pokemon in general. I'm happy I got the shiny and all, but that's nice. Moving it on here, I have a 100 Drampa. I have a shiny one as well, so I'm good to go on that. All right. And then we do have this one. I didn't really go over this too much, but it is going to be getting a Mega Evolution, not too useful. And then we do have, of course, the Zygarde. Again, this is the highlight of the video almost. Start walking the routes. I'm telling you, start walking those routes now. You're gonna regret it later when you need this. And I got a story to tell you. Niantic never ceases to amaze me on how they treat their player base. It's unbelievable. So we're out raiding with our group, our local group here, and one of the ladies that we were raiding with, she made a Zygarde, I think, or made the whole complete, and then collected like 500 more cells. And there was a point in time where they like cut the amount of cells that you were able to hold after you've made it or something, and they took like half of her cells away. Now granted, she didn't make one already, but she was just collecting it for fun. And that's just kind of whack. Anyways, we got all these other Pokemon with your Galgy. I got that shiny recently. I love it. I evolved it. Then we have the Shundo Malamar. Ooh, I got a live reaction on that one. I actually was recording myself as I was collecting tasks, and this ended up to be a Shundo, and I was just freaking out. It was beautiful. And I do have, of course, 100% Best Buddy Greninja, so I'm ready to go there. I got a couple of hundreds here. This is definitely going to be a very fun one here. Greninja's just an all-around awesome Pokemon, and its shiny looks so good, right? This was a great community day. We all loved it. That was a blast. Now, unfortunately, something that wasn't the best community day is Delphox. I know there's a lot of fans out there. I feel like this is like a Halloween type of Pokemon. Obviously, it's like a witch, but that Mega is going to look interesting. And I do have several hundreds of Chestnuts, so I'm ready to go on that. And I have one completely maxed out, and it probably might be pretty good in Master League, so we'll see. Well, wait, this is the Mega Evolutions. Forget it. Chandelure, I don't have 100 of this. I don't think I have like a, nah, that's the best one I have right there. All right, it's basically 100, 15, 15, 14. And I got another one basically, 15, 14, 15. So I'm ready to go on this one. So looking pretty good, right? I'll max it out when I can. Electaros, who gives a damn? It's not as useful in Pokemon Go. In the main series games, definitely could be useful. In Pokemon Go, garbage. And then I do have the Frostlass as well. Well, I obviously have all of these Pokemon, but we're just looking at the ones that I do have. There's the 98, looking good. I haven't been working on most of them. I have been working on this one. Actually, how many powers does this need? 3 more. And it's 100%. Let's go. I did start working on the other one. I powered it up to 40 a while back, or a little bit beyond. So I kind of wasted some candies there, unfortunately. And it had garbage IVs. And then I do my Feraligators. I have a shiny that I wanted to kind of think about bottle capping, but the hell no. No, I'm not going to waste a bottle cap on that. It's going to be Eternatus like everybody else. You know how it goes. That's the new model here. Give you 1 rare, super great Pokemon while you spend hundreds of dollars on it, and then buy the bottle cap to increase the IVs. It's just the money grab in this game has become extreme. Watch my last video on the hypocrisy of the heroes now Niantic people, and now they're the ones spending the most money. Bunch of hypocrisy. So crap. Dragonite is one of my favorite dragon Pokemon. I love this thing. It's great. It's a classic. It's a clean design, and it's the OG. All right, let's take a look at the story, or let's talk about something here. Let's see if I can find it. My oldest Dragonite from 2016, July. I think the end of July. A stampede happened downtown. I was just telling my friend about this the other day. I've told you guys this story probably like 100 times. Old grandpa sitting in the wheelchair story, or in a rocking chair. This is the one. So it was downtown. You know, if you know where Anchorage is, if you've been here or if you live here, it was near Snow City. We were running towards like the apartments or some buildings over there. And there was people like leaning out of their apartment like, what's going on? They're like, oh, Pokemon, it's a Dragonite. And they're like, really, a Dragon? Oh my gosh. And because everybody was playing it. But it was times like that that you will never forget. Those times, you just had to be there. You know when people say you just had to be there? You just had to be there, okay? Because, what a good old, those were the good old days, right? The game was super simple, and it was very, very difficult to get XP. That's for sure. You all got it easy now. All right, before we go, I just want to say, make sure you get out there and start getting those cells, because when we get this Mega, it's going to be crazy. That is going to be bananas, okay? It's not only that, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, obviously. I just want to put out, let you all know, God knows when these are going to come out into Pokemon Go, but I have a feeling when the new game gets released, we're probably going to get 2 or 3 or 4 of the Mega Evolutions that are going to be coming out for it. So there's like a good 20 something, about 22 or 23. But yeah. And when can you expect that? Whenever the game gets released. There's pretty much a date. Was it like right before Christmas or something? Anyways, there you have it, folks. If you did enjoy this video, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And remember, don't waste your money right now on garbage, because to max out Eternatus, it's going to be a lot of money. We'll go over that in another video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.